morning, Titans. It's Friday, March 22nd, and you're watching Cen10 News. I'm Reggie Albuid.
And I'm Bailey Coyle.
The library is an important part of our school, so we must keep it clean.
Marie Park has more.
At 8:15 in the morning, the library doors open, inviting students to have a place to study or relax. However, some of the many students who come in throughout the day have been vandalizing the library's property. We went to find out more.
In general, students use the library to complete work, so we have a lot of students that check out Chromebooks or other laptops to print or to complete a project online. The vandalism that we found in the library is on the soft seating area where the seams are, so it looks like maybe a student has used keys or some other sharp object to rip them.
You may think that vandalism are things like graffiti, but vandalism is actually described as action involving deliberate destruction of property. And that's exactly what's happening in the library.
I spoke with Dr. Mayfies about it and about what was happening, and at first we gave the students the benefit of the doubt and we just said to not eat in the library anymore because we were thinking maybe a furry friend was coming in and tearing up the furniture because there was crumbs left. At this point, since it's been repeated, she said that if it continues we would have to shut down the library for student use.
A few tears on a few chairs may not seem like a big deal, but they reflect on students' attitudes towards the library. Let's respect the library that gives us books to read, room to study, and chairs to rest in. The library that we risk losing. For Cen10 News, I'm Marie Park.
Speaking of keeping our school clean, the library isn't the only thing to keep clean.
The rest of the school should look nice too. Lath and Moses have more.
Centennial has made a variety of renovations to our campus to make it more inviting and pleasant to look at. Dr. Mayfies and Mr. Sears have more info on the changes to our campus.
With a campus that's well over 15 years old, updates need to be done. It's something that we had been requesting for some time, but with the tax ratification election passing in the fall, it allocated some extra funds that they were able to use towards our landscaping immediately. There's changes on every side of the school. On the north side, they redid a retaining wall and replanted some sod. In the front of the building, they rocked a lot of areas that were having trouble growing grass or growing landscaping. Courtyard with replanting and removing some dead shrubbery. And in the back of the building by the auditorium, they did some rocking there.
We also asked if there were any plans for landscaping in the future.
I sure hope we'll see more landscaping in the future. There are certainly some other requests that we have put forward regarding the exterior of the building. Who knows if those things will take place. This is obviously a very expensive endeavor with a building this size, but we certainly hope to continue updates to our building to make it a beautiful place to go to school and go to work.
Prior to the TRE passing in the fall, there wasn't enough money to maintain and to spruce up the campus. But once it was funded and passed, they realized the appearance of CHS just wasn't up to par, so they wanted to put some money into it to start it, make it look nice. I haven't got the details on that yet, but I know that they're going to try to maintain it as best as possible with the amount of work that they have across the district. Yes, I hope they're going to do what they say they're going to do, but I'm not clear on that plan yet.
Reporting for Cen10 News, I'm Lath Aziz.
There's no debate that our debate team is the best in Frisco.
And just recently they competed in state. Let's go to Josh to see how they did.
Hello, my name is Joshua Yu, and today we're going to find more information about the debate team and their accomplishments.
So at the NSDA district tournament, I was awarded Communicator of the Year, which basically is an award for a coach who has been consistently communicating with other coaches and growing their program. So I was very honored that I was selected for that.
So this year I won District Coach of the Year, which for me was a big honor. I had an excellent glowing recommendation from Coach Compton when she sent that in to kind of nominate me for that award. And as a rookie coach, it felt really, I would say I was really excited. I didn't expect to win that award, and so I feel like I hope to build on that going forward and to show that I've earned that and that I prove to everybody that I feel like I deserve that award.
I think what's great about our program here at Centennial is each of our events that the students are involved in, which are individual speaking events and also debate events. Our students are really strong in all of those areas. I really don't have a favorite. I coach all of them. So each of them, I think, really inspires and motivates the students in different areas.
The debate team, so the ultimate goal of any debate coach, I would say, is to win TFA state and win nationals, to have some winners on that stage, at least competing. Last year we were fortunate enough to have Brian Lee on the semifinalist stage, so that was a great experience. We hope to build on that. But not only do we want to have winners, we want to have competitors and people that feel like they're a team. So as you know, here at Centennial, the biggest thing for our debate team is to build a family environment and make sure they feel they build each other up. So not only are they building to be better competitors, but they're also building to be a team as a unit.
This was Josh for Cen10 News.
Do you ever wonder what happens behind the scenes at Cen10 News?
If you do, you're in luck. Amanda Tolkov is here to help.
I'm a good egg. I was bribed to say this. She did.
On Cen10 News, some people make videos, others don't.
I feel like that's kind of subjective. I mean, what makes an egg a good egg or a bad egg?
Good egg, bad egg, it's all open to interpretation, but to me, I'm just an egg because in my PE class, all the freshmen call me egg, so at this point, I'm just owning it. You know who you are. No, I want the hard-boiled eggs.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna own it, and also I like eggs. It's in my name.
Spring is a time for spiritual and moral reflection for a lot of people. A lot of people like to look back on how they're doing so far as their work ethic. With that considered, people in broadcast gave us their opinion on whether they'd been a good egg or a bad egg this year.
I'm sorry, there are no good eggs. I'm vegan and I support PETA, and I think everyone should know that eggs are disgusting. They're immoral and they're wrong.
Here's your egg.
Thanks, Science. This has been Axel and Amanda.
Recently in Frisco, some coyotes have been causing trouble for residents.
Tommy and Diego have more information.
Since late October, Frisco residents have reported a number of attacks by coyotes. A rare encounter since they don't usually interact with humans. As coyote sightings have gone up, the city of Frisco has euthanized an unknown number of coyotes, and it has started a website for people to report coyote sightings. As deadly coyote attacks are extremely rare, with there only being one confirmed case of such, we should always take precautions when dealing with wildlife.
Tired of eating the same old Chick-fil-A and want to try something new and better?
Diddy's restaurant opened in Frisco recently. Jacob Keeter has more.
New and upcoming restaurants are opening all around Frisco, Texas. Here on our Frisco Spotlight, we're going to interview the owner of Diddy's Downtown, Scott Hoffner.
I'm from Plano, Texas, originally, native Texan. Grew up there, started washing dishes when I was a kid, and I've have stayed in the business since I was a kid. There hadn't been a time in my life since I think I was 11 that I haven't been in the kitchen. So I finished high school in Plano and then went to chef school in Rhode Island. Well, after cooking through high school, I felt like if I got an education in in culinary arts, culinary science, it would allow me to develop in a different way than if I would have just stayed cooking in a restaurant. And Johnson & Wales, which is where I went to culinary school in Providence, Rhode Island, was a great opportunity for me to really kind of learn more about classical food and world food, continental cuisine. My house is very close by the restaurant, so I've always wanted a restaurant at some point in my life that was near my home, near my kids, so I could be a little bit more a part of their life. Restaurant business is demanding. My kids go to school just down the block, and so this location, I'd looked at it for a long time, and the opportunity arose, and I jumped on it.
With Cen10 News, this is Jacob Keeter.
Centennial art students recently competed in the Vase Art Competition.
Let's go to Meghana for more.
Recently, Centennial High School students went to compete at regional art competition, and they did amazing. 68 out of 75 artworks received 4 as a perfect score, and 10 got qualified for state competition. We want to find some more information about finalists and their outstanding artworks.
I don't think we've done anything different from year to year. I'm a big believer in if you want to participate in VASE, you should be able to. We want any student who wants to participate, we want to give them the chance. The increase in numbers has helped us do really well this year.
I am really grateful that I made it to state. I think it'll just give me more of an opportunity to be able to see all the other amazing artworks. Once I start painting, I kind of get on a roll. It's just kind of like in me to keep working until I see it as my best work.
So I put a lot of effort into it because I really wanted to do the best that I could. I came in after school and during early release to work on it pretty much every day for like 2 or 3 weeks. Because of that, I'm just really proud of my artwork. I was doing it more for fun, so I wasn't really too worried about actually making it to state. I mean, I really wanted to because I had worked so hard, but I knew that whatever happened, I was still going to be proud of everything that I did.
I say definitely just go for it because it's super cool. Even if your art doesn't do well, it's so cool to just see other people's art, and there's just so many things that you wouldn't think of, and it's just really neat. People are so creative. So
Centennial High School are very proud of our art students making big accomplishments at base competition. We can't wait to see what our Titans accomplish at state competition. Good luck to our state qualifiers. For Cen10 News, I'm Megan Avedala.
Before spring break, Centennial Choir held a concert.
Let's go to Caroline for more.
On March 6th, the Centennial Choir had a pre-UIL choir concert.
There was a variety of different performances by each choir, including solos and vibe.
Some of the songs performed were from around different parts of the world, like Dies Irae by Jones.
With Cen10 News, this has been Caroline Correa
and Riley Johnson.
Are you tired of boring old wildlife? Then boy, do we have a story for you. Max Uhas has more.
Oh, hey Clifton. What are you doing here?
Oh, hey, just reading the news.
Dude, who in the name of Jack Black's beard reads the news anymore?
Well, for your information, I'm just reading about the coming apocalypse. This whole zombie dude thing.
Zombies?
Dude, it's just a hoax.
That's just what the government wants you to think.
What? The government? They have nothing to do with this. You know what? Doesn't matter. What matters is that a foam sword isn't going to protect you from a bunch of zombie deer.
The deer are zombies too? Do you hear that? Zombies.
Oh my gosh.
Austin, if you're here, then who's filming?
What? You know what? Never mind. I'm going home.
Hey Titans, it's now time for your sports update. Boys varsity soccer won 5-1 against Liberty on Tuesday. Varsity softball also won against Independence 13-10 on Tuesday, and varsity baseball lost 12-2 against Reedy that same day. Varsity and JV Winter Guard are performing at Frisco Flag Night at Frisco High School on Monday, March 25th. Come and support them. That's all for your sports update, Titans.
That's it for this week, Titans. Be sure to visit our website, cen10news.com, and follow us on Twitter at Cen10News.
Have a great weekend.